we've talked about reading and following instructions a little bit. I think a lot of people probably are rolling their eyes at me saying, yeah, of course, and of course I know how to read, of course I follow instructions. Um, I still disagree with that because I just see it constantly where it doesn't happen. But the best thing I think people can do to help themselves with that and making sure that everything is getting done um, on their specific set of instructions, or whether a customer gave them to you or one of your coworkers or one of your managers, is just making sure that you take their list of instructions, use it as a checklist. I'm a really big checklist person. I think checklists are super useful, super important. It really helps cut down on human error. Making routines help you go quicker but still get stuff done the right way. So anytime that I can make something into a checklist or take a list of instructions and just say, did I do that? Check. Yes. That? Yes. Check. That? Oh, I forgot to do that. I'm going to go back, get that right. Check. Just line by line, go down something. If it's not line by line, section by section, however you have to do, work your way through something and mentally check stuff off or physically check stuff off if it's on paper to make sure that you're getting everything done the correct way. And then if there are processes that you do a lot yourself that are kind of common to whatever you're doing, whatever your career or work that you're doing is, make your own set of checklists. If you're finding yourself that you forget a lot of things or you forget certain things, make a checklist, follow it every time. One of the big things is I see that people will make those checklists or they do have those set of instructions in front of them, and they still, even though that the intent is to help double check themselves and to help go down this list and check the boxes, they'll do an entire task to its completion, be done with it, be away from it, be in a different set of circumstances, pull out that piece of paper with instructions and just read through it a final time, be like, yep, I did it, and not actually make those physical checks and be like, did I do that? And be able to physically verify with the work that they did. Like, did I do this? Yes, I did. Did I do this? Yes, I did. Did I do this? Yes, I did. And actually utilize the checklist as a checklist and check it off instead of, I see it all the time that there will be a list and set of instructions, but people won't take them literally and won't utilize what that checklist is for. Checklists are so important and so helpful. Um, a really great example of that is like pilots and airplanes. They have really detailed checklists that they go through. And if you like, even if like you YouTube or Google like radio transmissions for flights or air traffic, they're communicating back and forth. Someone is saying like reading the list, the other person's going check, copy, got it, yes, that's a go, because it's important. You don't want the plane to crash, right? Just because you simply forgot to flip a switch or whatever they have to do to make the airplanes fly. I don't know. But it's the same thing for your everyday work. Just make checklists and use them. Even if you get so used to it that it's like, I have certain things and routines that I follow, it's a mental checklist, but I do it in the same order every time. I don't let people interrupt me. If they do, I stop in the middle of what I'm doing, address it, whatever they have for me to talk about, and then I continue on my mental checklist. I don't break it up, don't do it differently. You follow systems and patterns, and then that really, really helps to make sure it trains you to read and follow instructions. If you aren't disciplined in going through and step by step what someone is asking you to do, you're going to make mistakes.